Hi guys, welcome back on board to the Crypto Cruise. It's me Chris, and today we're going to talk about Polkadot, also known as DOT. What makes it unique? We're going to talk some chart analysis, potential price target, where Polkadot is heading in the immediate short term, but not only Polkadot, of course, we're also going to talk about Ethereum. And today's show, we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart, as we always do. And basically, we're just right now carving up the bottom for more continuation of the trend on the upside. Before I start doing any chart analysis, I have to tell you guys, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes, and before you do anything, do the diligence and make your own research, because as I said, this is definitely not a financial advice. But we also have to establish one thing: we're in a raging bull market when it comes to Bitcoin. Not only Bitcoin, the traditional markets as well, S&P 500, Dow Jones Industrial, Nasdaq, to name a few. The bottom of the bear market happened in November of 2022, almost 3 years ago. BTC went at around 15,000. At the time of recording this video, BTC is around 110,000. And of course, corrections like these, they happen. Nothing goes in a straight up line. Along the way, we have corrections. But since we've established we're in a raging bull market, corrections in a bull market, they're actually healthy and they're actually for buying. They don't last long. So let's see how long this one is gonna last. Is being corrected from 6th of October. Right now, in my personal opinion, potentially Bitcoin can drop further down in price to potentially 103, 104. Potentially we hold this support line. If we don't, Bitcoin can drop further down in price to 97, 98,000. But I mean, we're still going to be in a raging bull market. This is definitely not going to shake me off. I'm anticipating higher prices when it comes to BTC, not only BTC, Ethereum, some of the other altcoins, especially once the true speculation of the altcoin season happen. I anticipate higher prices. Let's see how this thing is going to play out, but this is just a correction. In my personal opinion, it's just temporary, and before we know it, we're going to see potentially by the year end, I'm anticipating higher prices when it comes to Bitcoin. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, I see nothing but bullish structure. I see reverse head and shoulders, ascending triangle patterns, bullish structure after bullish structure, and especially this one, this huge ascending triangle pattern starting that we start testing from 11 of March 2024, a price of around 4,100. We tested it again in June of 2024. We even tested it at the end of last year at prices of above 4,000. While Bitcoin was hitting all-time high prices, Ethereum actually capitulated from 4,000. We dropped all the way to 1,200, and then a V-shaped recovery. Ethereum in no time started hitting all-time highs, just slightly below $5,000 level. Right now, we're just correcting a little bit from its previous all-time high for more continuation of the trend on the upside. And if we measure this huge ascending triangle pattern from the bottom to the top, the price target should be above 6,600, and this is something what I'm actually anticipating for Ethereum to go potentially this year. Let's see how I think is going to play out. Of course, nothing in the markets is guaranteed, so before you do anything, do due diligence, do your own research, because as I've said, markets can be very volatile, and you never know. It can be risky, but if you're familiar with the fear and greed index, you should know better. While everyone is fearful, you should be greedy, and vice versa. Now, when it comes to Polkadot, there's a lot of bearish sentiment when it comes to Polkadot. I mean, most of you don't believe in Polkadot, as far as I'm aware with the comments. A lot of people has written off DOT, and you might be right. DOT, it might never recover. It can easily go to zero. That's why I always repeat myself. The markets can be very stressful, can be very volatile, and you always have to do diligence and to do your research before you make a decision, because, as I've said, the markets can be very unpredictable. But usually, especially if we look at it from the previous bull cycle, the 2020-21 bull cycle, basically, as you can clearly see from here, from end of December of 2020, the price for $1 was around $4. just a month and a half later was way above $40, so 10x in a matter of few weeks. So I'm not gonna be surprised if something like that plays out, but first I'm anticipating for Polkadot to start recovering a little bit. Test this resistance line that we've tested multiple times in the past, starting from 11th of March 2024, a price of around $12. We tested it here again at the end of last year at $12 level. So potentially, if Polkadot start recovering, Bitcoin start hitting all-time high prices, Ethereum, as I've said, start hitting price of above 5,000, the true speculation of the altcoin season will kick in, and some of the alts will tend to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, not in the long term, but in the short term, meaning the next 4 to 6 months. DOT has the potential to outperform Ethereum, and I just showed you in a matter of few weeks, this thing went 10x. So if a move like that repeats, I'm not gonna be surprised at all. And again, as I've said, if we go and test this resistance line, we turn it into support at $12 level. From $12, we can easily move to its previous all-time high, price of around $45-50 level. One huge correction, we can form a huge reverse head and shoulders. If we start testing prices of above its previous all-time high, and we have a full price discovery from 55, we can easily double in price, and potentially Polkadot can end up above $100 level. $120 is something in the charts. Again, Polkadot can easily go to zero, so it can be very unpredictable. But the true speculation of the altcoin season hasn't happened yet. If history is any indicator, if we look at the statistics from 2013, the 2017, the 2021 bull cycles, this move will repeat. I'm not saying Polkadot will take advantage out of it. Polkadot, it might be a dead coin, a dead project, so it might never recover. But this true speculation of the altcoin season once happen, a lot of money will pour in some of these projects, and most probably they will outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, as I said, not in the long term, but in the short term, and we can see valuations that basically will spin your head. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all support. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's absolutely free. And if you want to support my work, you can subscribe to my Patreon. That'll be absolutely amazing. With that subscription comes a lot of exclusive content with the most undervalued, underappreciated coins. Some of the 50-100x potential, my 2 books of how to become a sophisticated trader, and of course, one-on-one consultation of helping you how to navigate through that really difficult bull cycle. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, it is a really difficult one, but I anticipate even bigger altcoin season than the previous ones. Once again, thank you all, and subscribe to my Patreon. It will be much appreciated. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.